Good morning, everyone. Happy Vlogmas day 21. It's a rainy and somewhat dreary morning here in Florida, but that means we're finally getting some cooler weather, so I approve. So I took the dogs out, except for Colby, because it's raining. He won't even go on the back porch. He's like, no, thanks, Mom. It's raining. Don't care. It's only lightly raining, though. It's okay. I'm here. So I must hunt for lizards first. Wait, is there a lizard under here? So yeah, our cold front came through overnight. I should say cool front. It's slightly brisk at the moment, but I think tomorrow's going to be the actually cold. And then by cold, I mean it's going to be in the 60s tomorrow as opposed to the 80s. So first of all, I want to talk about my shirt. How adorable is this? So Jennifer sent this before Vlogmas, and I just haven't worn it yet in December. But if you have been following for a while, then you know that my tree skirt, our tree skirt, has armadillos on it. And it was a hand-me-down to Mike from some family friends in Texas. And when we started dating, he was like, oh, we can get a new tree skirt. And I'm like, no, I love it, because my grandpa and I had a whole thing with armadillos. So Jennifer knew that and sent me an armadillo with a Santa hat. And I absolutely love it. So, wearing my armadillo today. Colby has decided he wants a Foster leg for breakfast. Mom, give me your leg. I want your leg. Give me your leg. So they're wrestling. Let's do the advent calendars. We're so close to the end. I'm so sad. Day 21. Are we gonna get Creed? We still need to get Creed. Ah! I called it. I called it. Oh my gosh, and this is one of my favorite Creed moments. During the Halloween episode, he comes in covered in blood. Well, that was convenient. Oh, Creed. Very questionable. What were you doing, sir? What were you doing? If you aren't familiar with The Office, there's the scene. It's Halloween. That is really, really good timing. Oh, dear. Okay, day 21. Let's do a red since we have 2 of those left. Okay. 21. Scoot that over. All right, there's only 4 days left to go. Comment down below, let me know if you're doing any shopping. Are you done shopping? And if you are done shopping, have you finished wrapping yet? Very curious. Oh, he's considering jumping up. He's considering it. I looked down and I saw the face that said, maybe. 4. Not many left in here. It's pretty easy to find at this point. Oh, look. So, I've never seen a magnetic pen before. So then can you use it on anything? You can. You can use it on your planner. That's adorable. I feel like this has Sammy's name written all over it, but super, super cute. Well, guys, today is going to be a very work-heavy day for me. I'm gonna try to get as much possible done today that I can, because tomorrow's gonna be actually our chilly day. Chilly in the 60s, and hopefully very nice. So I want to be able to enjoy as much as I can outside of the house tomorrow, which means I need to get as much done work-wise today as I can. Since it's rainy and windy out anyway, I might as well. Time to make some bagels for lunch. Day 21, he's already found it. All right. Oh, yay. Mustard Gouda. One of my favorites for sure. Yum. Cheers. Very good. Still not as good as the Red Leicester or the Gloucester for me, but this is my number 3. How about you?
Probably my number 3.
What's your number 1?
Probably the double Gloucester this year.
It's a good one. It's a good choice. Good cheese. Good soup. Do that face again. Do you know the good soup meme? No. I said good soup and he's like, what? I will have to enlighten him. My work day has ended a lot earlier than I thought it was going to. I finished the last 2 grants that needed to be mailed out. Some of them you just submit online, some of them require being mailed out. And the ones that need to be mailed out, I send off to a coworker and she mails them out for me. So I wanted to get those done first so she wouldn't have to worry about it. So I sent those to her, and now I have 2 more grants that need to be submitted online, but I'm waiting on information from 2 different people. So I am pretty much done for the day unless they send me that stuff. And even when they do, it's like plugging in a couple things and hitting send. I was supposed to have a meeting and I called my coworker and she forgot about the meeting, so we rescheduled for tomorrow. So I am unexpectedly done a lot earlier than I expected to be today. So I am just watching Vlogmas and chilling. I've got my favorite office mate keeping me company. I mean, there's this one, but he's like on the clock. He's guarding the house. So I don't know if he's really being an office mate so much as working himself. But this one over here, like, why would I ever want to go back to an office job when I can hang out in my office with my pupper all day? He chooses to be in this room with me. Why would I ever want to quit doing that? Like, why would anyone want to work in an office when I gotta have my pupper? So Foster, however, abandoned me. He is snuggled up in one of the dog beds, fully burrowed under blankets. He started out with me and then he was like, better offer, there's a blanket. Well guys, since I have some unexpected free time at the moment, I know it's unconventional, but I'm gonna go ahead and answer some Santa hat questions because I need to do at least 3 today in order to stay on top of it. So, oh, I got a message. We'll see what questions I get. I might do 4. I might just go wild and do 4 today. So, this is from Candy Coated Bonbon. What is your favorite teenaged Christmas memory? One of my absolute favorites would be doing the Venice Holiday Parade with band. As you might imagine from the videos you've seen of Arcadia, it's very small. So our parade route was very small. I don't think it was even a mile long. It's a very short little stint of Arcadia downtown. So with marching band, when we participated in the Venice Holiday Parade in Venice, Florida, we actually had to do conditioning for it because we weren't prepared for having to play, in this case it was Festive Christmas March, I think it was called. We weren't prepared to play that song as many times as we were going to have to finish that parade route, because I want to say that parade route was at least 2 or 3 miles. I don't really know. It felt very long and we weren't used to that. So we actually used to go out to the track and do laps around the track preparing for it. But it was so fun because we decorated our instruments. We wore Santa hats instead of our marching hats. And I remember specifically my freshman year really loving the decor I did because for whatever reason I marched with my bass clarinet my freshman year. Most people don't march with bass clarinet. It's not really a marching instrument, but I did it. And that was by far the most fun to decorate because it has the bell, so I could put a battery pack for lights in the bell, and then I just wrapped Christmas lights all around it. I had garland all around it. It was very festive, and I think I had garland even going all around the neck. I loved it. So that was super fun. Plus, in Arcadia, our parades, you know, there were people, but it wasn't exactly packed. But Venice Holiday Parade was very popular, so it was just tons of people, and they were all cheering for you. So it was just a lot of fun to get to go do that parade. So that was a big highlight. I think my other favorite teenage memory would be spending Christmas time over at my bestie Sarah's house. So Sarah that you just saw in the November vlogs, she and I have been besties since high school. Fun fact, her mom and my mom were actually friends in high school too. We did not really know each other growing up until high school because she was a year older than me and we didn't have any reason to interact until high school, and then we became besties. So it's cute, like even to this day, our moms do yoga together. So it's really cute. So I'm really close with Sarah's family, and I loved going to her parents' house at Christmas time because their house is a historic house in Arcadia. So it had a very different feel than our house, which I love the house that we ended up moving into, which is the house my parents currently live. But it was built in the 60s, and I don't know what year their house was built, but it's wood and it's 2-story, and it just has a very classic Southern feel to it. And when it's cold outside, the house gets cold, and her mom always has lots of very traditional decor, so a lot of garland. They always get a real tree, so that was different for me. And they make a ton of Christmas cookies, and her mom makes some of my absolute favorites, and I haven't been there for Christmas in so long. And this year Mike and I are gonna go post-Christmas. So Sarah's still working this week. She's in town, but she's still working this week. Next week she's taking off, so we're gonna go visit, and I'm gonna get some of her mom's Christmas cookies for the first time in probably like 5 years, and I cannot wait. So I think those are my two favorites, the Venice Parade and hanging out at my bestie's house during Christmas. It was just always a very festive, cozy time at her house. This is from Stacy. What tradition, doesn't have to be a Christmas one, leaves you feeling meh every year? Something you may continue just as tradition, but just isn't what you look forward to. I'm pretty big on traditions, so I'm trying to think of one that I don't like. I don't think there is one that this one I do hate, is when you work in an office and they make you do Secret Santa or White Elephant or anything like that. Oh, that is the worst, because you always end up with a coworker that you don't know at all, and so you're trying to find them a gift, and you have to stay within a certain price point, and trying to find a gift in that price point that isn't just something generic. Very difficult. And in all my time working, I feel like I've only had a Secret Santa that really knew me once or twice. Having to do Secret Santa if you work in an office, just let's not do that anymore. Let's just not make people do that. If they want to give each other gifts, let them, but let's not make it mandatory. Because White Elephant, I've done that one before in an office setting too. Very long, drawn out, and painful. I've been waiting for this one all month, and it was waiting. This is from Outcast. Explain Arcadia and why is it still a thing? I don't know that you can explain Arcadia. For the record, this is one of my friends in real life, so he's trolling me, and he loves to troll my comment section. So if you see outcast.com commenting, it's my friend, don't worry, not actual troll, just real life troll. But he knows of Arcadia. And yeah, I don't think there's an explanation. I don't know why it's still a thing. It's a Florida small town, lots of cows and oranges. It keeps trucking somehow. Somehow it keeps trucking along. One of my favorite memories from high school was we had a girl move to Arcadia, and typically the people who live in Arcadia live there their entire lives. You don't really have people from out of state move there that often, because it's, why would you move to Arcadia, Florida if you didn't, like, why? And we had a girl move and join band from Alaska. And I remember her first week when she joined and she said she was from Alaska. We're like, how, of all places in the world, did you get to Arcadia, Florida from Alaska? And I honestly don't remember the actual answer. I don't remember why her parents moved to Arcadia, but we were all just flabbergasted because we're like, what? Most people who live there were born there. Their parents had been born there, and at some point in the family it made sense for them to move to Arcadia for agriculture reasons, or just Florida pioneers, they moved there. There wasn't a ton of job opportunities, so to move from Alaska, our minds were blown. So I don't have an explanation for you, but it's still there, it's still trucking. We're gonna do one last Santa hat question for the day. It's from Deborah. Let's see if I can do this before the camera dies. I don't know. Why do you call your channel DiscoLiz? So this ties back to high school once again, and conveniently also involves my friend Sarah. Now, I tease these days that it's named after the Disco Yeti, because Disco Yeti at Disney, DiscoLiz, but that's not the real reason. I just like that. I think I stole that from Tony and Lindsay. I think they came up with that. The real reason is that in high school, I had 1 or 2 shirts that said disco on it. It was something from Old Navy at the time, and a friend picked up on that, started calling me Disco. It became kind of my unofficial nickname, and then in journalism, we had shirts and we had nicknames on the back. And so they put disco on the back of my journalism shirt, and thus it stuck. I switched my screen names online to DiscoLiz. My AIM name was DiscoLizita, and it stuck, and it was just my internet persona. It was just my screen name. So when I started YouTube, I wasn't planning on creating a channel. I just created a YouTube channel to upload videos to. So of course I did DiscoLiz. And when I started filming videos, I just stuck with it. So it was originally DiscoLizita, which was a tie-in with Sarah, because I used to call Sarah Sarita. So it's Sarita and Lizita, DiscoLizita, and then eventually I shortened it to DiscoLiz. So wasn't intentional, it's just what my online name was, and I stuck with it. So I'm DiscoLiz forever. So I just signed onto my Switch to play some Animal Crossing since I have some time. And Nintendo 64 is available on here now. Yes, please sign me up. Free download. Download it. Okay, so I did have to pay an extra fee. It's an expansion pack, but it also came with Animal Crossing content. So sure, sign me up. Give me the expansion pack. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see what we have available. We have Yoshi's Story. Oh my gosh. Super Mario 64, absolutely. Mario Kart 64, oh my god. Paper Mario, oh boy. Ocarina of Time. There went all my free time. Post Vlogmas, I don't have time right now, but post Vlogmas. I'm so excited. N64 games. Look at this. I'm off. Oh gosh. Don't mind Foster thinking it's dinner time. Gotta get the hang of these buttons. Yeah, try me now. Try me now. Oh yeah, still got it. Still got it. All those mornings before school, practicing Mario Kart. Still got it. Oh yeah. Give me my trophy. Comment down below if you played a whole lot of Mario Kart when you were growing up. Or at any point in your life. Even if you weren't growing up at the time. Have you played lots of Mario Kart? Because I certainly have. Guarantee there's gonna be cockroaches in my house because I have not played in a while. But look at it all snowy. And it's currently snowing. Magical. Oh, I'm scared to even check the mail. Oh, look at the Christmas. Oh my gosh. Cranston, look at your little hat. You're adorable. I know, I know. Well, I definitely need to, tomorrow when I have more time, or Thursday, I need to go through and pull out all my Christmas decorations and decorate for Christmas. What do you think? Are you hungry? You want food? Foster's in rare form tonight. Is it the cold weather? So they had dinner, they went OUT, and Foster came charging back inside. He's ready for his Advent cookies. He's done apparently 3 laps to the kitchen already. Are you ready for your cookies? Oh my gosh. He's so ready. He's like, give me my cookies. Woman, it's time for cookies. Give them to me. All right, you ready? Let's get them. Let's get them. Colby's ears. All right, we have today gingerbread men. I don't think it's focusing, but you guys know what it is. So, everybody, let's see. Should we do something for today? Ash is drooling all over my floor, so no. Foster, Colby, good boys. Oh, and I got to put on my Christmas pajamas for the first time because it's actually cold enough to be wearing pants. So I was planning to make our last Green Chef tonight, which was going to be tacos for Taco Tuesday, but I'm pretty sure Mike and I just made the executive decision that we're ordering pizza. It's dreary, it's misty raining, it just feels like it's a pizza night. So we're gonna order pizza tonight. I'll make the tacos tomorrow, I guess, but it's time for some pizza. Delivery pizza, bring the pizza to me. We ordered Papa John's because they have a new New York style pizza. Very low expectations, but we're gonna try it. Now we got about 31 to 41 minutes before it gets delivered. We'll see if that estimate is correct. So fun fact, one of the only times we eat at the table when it's just the two of us is when we get pizza. Because we get pizza and then we watch Hot Ones. That's our pizza tradition. It started long ago in Texas where we like to watch Hot Ones while we eat pizza. I don't know why that started, but it became a thing. So it's one of the only times we sit at the table when we don't have guests. So getting the table ready. We'll get the Hot Ones ready. Exciting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do this advent calendar while I'm waiting around for pizza to arrive. All right, let's see what we're gonna get. It's a little heavy. Oh, what is, oh, what? Okay. Dogs wrestling. I'm glad I didn't hit the counter too hard with this because it feels fragile. Centauran. This egg cup is shaped like a Centauran, the warrior race that first appeared in the third Doctor's story, The Time Warrior, 1973. Robust and fearless, they will appreciate you shouting, Centaur, ha! As you crack their egg heads, and there went the lights. There went the lights. The lights dimmed on me as I was reading. But anyway, appropriate because this whole season, the Flux season with 13th Doctor, was very Centauran heavy. So company is based out of England, I believe. So I feel like this is a very British item. I have never used an egg cup before. So it'll probably remain as a display, but he's really cute. The pizza has arrived. Let's see. Okay, that's the new New York style. Doesn't look bad. I don't know about the crust. The crust looks a little, over here, looks a little like their normal pizza. We'll see. And then we got a pepperoni and olive normal pizza. And I got the garlic parmesan crust. So, all right, time to eat. It looks amazing, smells so good. Verdict on the pizza, it was Papa John's normal crust, just spread out further. So it was kind of nice in that it was less doughy, more cheese sauce ratio than dough, but definitely not New York style pizza. The New York style, when you actually get it, has a crunchy bottom and they didn't do anything different to it. So it was just normal Papa John's crust on the bottom. So not bad, like I liked it, but New York style is a stretch. So now I'm gonna have my chocolate. Day 21. Ho, ho, ho. And I get a Christmas tree. I think I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for the day. I guess I could show a piece of decor. I haven't done that. What should I show? I haven't showed the table. I'll show the table. The dining table. I have this table runner that I got at Target years ago. So cute. The Mickey hat lives here. Plus I have my little Santa and Christmas tree salt and pepper shaker, also from Target years ago. My little pine is from Target years ago. And then I'm pretty sure this was from Target as well. And that's where I store my little ornaments. And then butter dish. So that is my table decor. So it's only 7 p.m., but I think I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm getting trolled. He immediately went for the water as soon as I started talking. Go figure. He's done. So it's only just after 7 p.m., but tonight is Destiny reset night, so I need to go bake some cookies. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off for the night. But tomorrow, I'm baking cookies in real life. And by cookies, I mean raspberry bars. So stay tuned. I will be back again tomorrow. Bye.